But we really needed a lantern, a white one, but the price was really good, so I told her I could just spray paint it.
All the thoughts that you're having and everything like that, you're having it for a reason.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, like, even if you be like, oh, I'm being a millionaire, you ain't had that thought for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it's definitely possible.
Yeah. Hey guys, so we're in the gym today. I decided to come down here and do my Pilates. My first time ever doing Pilates, so I'm kind of nervous about it, but I figured if I go to the gym, maybe it'll give me the proper scenery. I usually do yoga and stuff in my house, but I felt like this would be like the perfect, and plus my gym, I'm about to show you guys in a second, the yoga studio has like not really trainers, but like virtual people who like do the videos and stuff. So I was like, why not do it down here? But I want to show you guys my gym while I'm here. It's so cute and nobody's ever here, so it just always to me is like a plus, because I don't like working out in front of other people, but whenever I go here I feel like super private. So, and I just love my gym. I love my apartment, period. The place is so, it's so chic. It's me. It's very me. That's really what I want to say. It's so me. But yeah, let me show you guys real quick. So this is the lantern I got from my grandma's thing. Well, my mom actually got it. We got it from Dollar Tree, but the colors, it doesn't match, but we really needed a lantern, a white one, but the price was really good. So I told her I could just spray paint it, but of course, if I just spray paint it like it is, the glass inside will not work. So I'm gonna remove the glass out and then go spray paint it like I just did the other one. So the first thing I had to do was like, let me snap the sides open. Honestly, after this, I think I'm gonna see if I can have this, because I think it'll be cute to go outside. Only thing is I have to like unscrew it. The reason why I did one before the other one is like I wanted to make sure I remember how to like put it back in place. But I kind of want these to be done today, so I'm like, let me just record how I took it out. Tiny little screws. I was supposed to be in first Boston, and then they told me Seattle. So neither one of those ended up happening because, you know, COVID and everything. So then I was just working from home. But it wasn't so much that part. I just wasn't happy because there was other things that I wanted to do. So now I quit, and now I'm like, all right, well, now it's time to get to work. So, yeah. And you're an entrepreneur, so like, how do you enjoy the lifestyle, or do you like? Because I know it's not for everybody, but I'm assuming.
What is it that you want to do?
It's a few different things. Videography, photography is something I'm interested in, but also vlogging is something I like to do as well. And honestly, I'm still figuring it out, but it's a lot of different like niches I feel like I'm getting into. I'm just really trying to figure out what it is.
Well, kind of figure that out or whatever. Because nobody in my family is an entrepreneur, so this is kind of like new for me too. But sorry, it might be a little cold.
Yep.
But I feel like it's hard, but I'm glad I'm an entrepreneur. I'm grateful for it. Yeah. This is the most money I've, ever made.
Yeah.
But it is difficult. Like, I know a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, you want to be booked and busy. And it's like, for me, that's not the goal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to be, like I said, like, my little saying is, like, I'm paid and at peace. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to, so you'll find what works best with you.
Yeah.
Y'all still in your honeymoon phase, so you still want to focus on your relationship, but when you do at that time, like, make sure, just dot your I's and cross your T's with everything. Don't overthink, like, the logos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, work on plans. Like, okay, how am I going to get clients? Like, work on stuff that's going to actually make you money. Okay. Because, granted, the logo, will bring people in, but that's not a make or break or anything like that. Like, make sure your quality is good.
Yeah, customer service.
Yeah, like all of that stuff. Get your policies in place. Get you some models. Get you some people,
Yeah. I think I needed to hear that too, because a lot of times, like, I think, well, even now, like, worrying about logos, the name, the title of all of it, it can kind of draw away from, like, okay, well, once I start, then how is it going to work? You know what I mean? If you're so focused on everything else. Yeah. But, that makes a lot of sense. And, working on the whole marriage thing, like, I've been realizing, like, lately, okay, I need to pay more attention to the fact that I'm married now, because it is such a different life with being married. Ooh.
Because I'll be honest, like, this is like this is my baby.
Yeah.
So your business is gonna be your baby. So it's like, not saying you can't start a business when you're newlywed or anything like that, but just be mindful, like, this is gonna be a new priority in your life or whatever. But
yeah, I think the cool part about it too is, like, we both kind of do it together, and it's like things we're learning together, because he doesn't want to be in his job either, like, and I think that's like the goal for me is like, okay, now that I'm free, it's like, okay, how do I make this work so we can both be free from it? So the photography and videography is something like he does with me too. He does a lot of my editing and my video editing, so like everything we kind of already do together.
You're giving me the chills. Y'all about to be the power team. That's what's up. That's really what's up.
So he's been like hugely like helpful for me. Yeah, like I don't think I could even get to the point of vlogging or even like getting it was a point where when I first started vlogging and editing, I just couldn't do the editing. Like I was stressing out because I was working too, and he was like, I'll just take it on, and he just started doing all my edits and stuff. So he's really good at it too. So yeah.
Well, you got somebody to work with.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know why. The music just was stopping.
When you're constantly learning, all it does is spark that excitement for you all over again.
It's like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, let me try it out. Let me see how I can do this and make this work. And I feel like I've been having like a lot of opportunities like just present themselves, and it kind of is just like a test to see like, all right, well, do I like this? So, yeah.
No, all the thoughts that you're having and everything like that, you're having it for a reason.
Yeah.
It's not, like, even if you be like, oh, I'm being a millionaire, you ain't had that thought for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it's definitely possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And save your money, too.
Yeah, girl.
Save your money, too, as far as, like, the business aspect. Yeah. It might sound a little crazy, but this is what I did, and I read it somewhere too. The first year, don't pay yourself. Okay. Like, take care of obviously your rent, and you know that you need to, but like, don't take vacation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you have $1,000 day, don't spend $500. You know what I'm saying? Right after. Yeah, or if you are, it should be something to better the business. You know?
Yeah.
So
that's real. That makes a lot of sense too. Just like get that that savings up front. That way you do have a little bit more freedom later on too.
To kind of add on, or if you want to go travel to take courses and stuff. Like I just got back from Texas because I had took a massage course. Mm-hmm. So like just so you'll have those stuff, and later on the line you'll get your business account and you'll start be doing your business.
Already in the motions, yeah.
So
yeah, getting LLC. I'm trying to like figure out. Well, it's really more so my husband because I really don't enjoy the financial of anything because I'm just like more of the mindset of just like it's just money.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, let's like make sure we're getting everything done officially, legally. So like when money does come in, it's not just we actually have to pay this back, or we didn't sign this up right, or we were losing an opportunity here because we didn't do this right. So
no, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. I always hear good things about, and I have Navy Federal, but I don't use it, which I probably should. But that's something, if you guys don't have Navy Federal and you could know somebody who can like refer you or whatever. I always hear good things. Businesses always say good things about credit bureaus.
Yeah. Well, that's good because that's who we got.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've always heard really, really good things about credit bureaus, and I believe people who had, which kind of sucks because I've had mine over a year and but somebody was telling me that if you had your business account over a year, they were giving out, it was either $10,000 or $1,000 loans. Yeah.
Wow, is that still going on, or it was just that one period that they were doing that?
This was recently. Yeah, it wasn't like around like the whole like COVID pandemic, PPP time. This was recently. Okay. So, and I know a lot of people have been talking too about, I guess they started a new SBA loan that just came out. So that's something I need to look into too. But yeah, like funding and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to talk to him about earlier this week as well. It's just like I'm trying to figure out a way of like bringing money in that doesn't cost me a lot of money to make or to shell out. So like for me, I'm like working on invitations, like baby shower invitations, putting it so like stuff like that will actually generate money without me having to put too much cost in it. More of just like my time and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, but it's been a fun experience so far. I'm hoping that I continue to enjoy it even though I'm a few months in.
You will. Don't appreciate the hard times.
Yeah.
It sounds, you won't in the moment, but when you are, like when you do have those like booked out days and stuff, you're like, dang, you remember when I had one client a week, or I just had one booking, or you know what I'm saying? But still like appreciate those. You just know.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's really a mindset thing.
Yeah. That's so true.
It's a book that I read called right before I started my business. And it really was life-changing for me. It's called Ask and It Is Given.
Okay.
I think that's something.
Who's the author? Do you remember? Ask and It's Given. It sounds familiar.
I might have told you about it before, to be honest. It's two authors. It's a husband and a wife.
Oh, wow.
If I could show you, because I believe it's two books.
I'm so dramatic. No, that'd be good. Like I could even get an audiobook. I feel like if I get an audiobook, I more than likely would listen to it versus me actually having a physical book, just because I can't do that like when I'm driving and stuff. But yeah, I definitely would try. What is it about?
Manifestation and just changing. Well, not
your
even
mindset.
Not even necessarily manifestation. Yeah, more so changing your mindset. As far as like, okay, well, this is like what I want. This is what I want to do. But then you'll question yourself, and I feel like a lot of times you'll do that with your business. Yeah. And you'll be like, dang, is this worth it? Like, should I have not quit my job?
Am I crazy?
Stuff like that. So. Yeah. And just like even positive thoughts, like it probably would be really even helpful for y'all married.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Just changing your thoughts. But basically, it's like a 2-part book. So the first half, they talk about, the power of your thoughts. And, you thinking negative things all day. How can you expect something good to come to you? And then the second part of the book is basically, they call it processes, but they're basically like little tasks or stuff that you can do to better it.
Yeah.
Or, you know, so like they have one called the appreciation. What word am I trying to think of?
I feel like I know what you're talking about. I don't know about that book, but I've been reading a book that's very similar. Okay. In the sense of it's very similar in the sense of like how we will stop ourselves a lot of times. Like we'll get to a level of like success and then we're like, it's so uncomfortable that we'll like push ourselves back down or put ourselves back in this other stage that we feel more comfortable in. So I've been trying to like overcome that too. And I feel like once I read it though, it really did change my perspective and I saw it in so many other areas where I get happy about certain things and I'm like, oh, this is uncomfortable, and I'll start subconsciously allowing situations to like bring me back to that old state.
Maybe they were right.
Yeah.
Like, no, girl, they weren't.
Yeah.
They weren't.
And we do it so naturally too. So.
And honestly, I think we do it naturally. Just, I think as Black people, but I think especially with just Black women. Like, oh, well, it's not going to work out. So, and it's like, no, you got to think about it. Well, it may not work out, but you know, you want to figure it's going to work out. It may not work out this way, but it's going to work out some way. You know? So.
Because if you think about it, though, like whenever you have a negative thought, you almost have to put a positive thought as well. Because it's like, why automatically assume that it's going to be negative? Even if you wanted to be like a realist, you would still have to recognize that it's a positive aspect that could happen as well. So.
Yeah, no.
It's definitely been a learning experience, to say the least.
Y'all, my name is Maria. I'm the owner of Bella Skin and Spa. So come and check me out for your facials, massages, and waxing.
Yes, she's amazing, y'all. I've been going here literally since I moved back to Charlotte. So amazing energy and everything.